Hey beautiful, welcome to Dr. Sarah's Café. This is your Tuesday tarot reading where I unpack the flavor of the week, which this week is Secret Portal. Secret Portal. And this flavor of the week was introduced in the weekly refill, which I introduce every Sunday. So if you haven't seen that yet, you might want to check it out. But now I'm going to take that theme and just pull some tarot cards, do a full collective tarot reading. This is for anyone who's drawn to watch. If you were drawn to the title or the thumbnail or just curious about what the message was. And this is also timeless. So even though I post these every Tuesday, they could play out for weeks, months, or even years to come. And whenever you watch, if the message is resonating, then trust that there's something there for you, okay? I'm using the Michelle Nightweight tarot deck. It puts me in the mind of a portal. Portal, the way the images are framed in the white box, and then there's like a different scene or a different background behind it. It's very portal-like to me, so I wanted to use it. Also, the Secret Portal theme had a lot to do with Gemini energy, the Gemini full moon, and the glyph of the Gemini, to me, feels like a portal energy. If you know what Gemini energy looks like, it's kind of like the Roman numeral 2. And this deck has 3 lovers cards, and the lover's card is Gemini in the tarot deck. So it has 3 versions of a Gemini card. And so I was like, this is the deck for this week. Okay, enough about that. Let's get into the reading. What additional messages or insights do you have for the collective of lovely souls who are watching as it pertains to this secret portal energy? Secret portal. I feel like the universe is opening up a secret portal, a secret opportunity for us in the week ahead or with these transits. What insights, what additional larger message do you have for the collective of lovely souls gathered here to watch this video at any time in history or the future? Secret portal energy. This makes a lot of sense. We have the star energy. The star is hopes, wishes, healing. Hopes, wishes, and healing is also glimpses of the future. So we might glimpse through this portal a little preview, not like a glitch, but like a flash of the future is what I get with this star energy. I'm going to keep going before I fully unpack the reading. I want to get more cards on the table. The High Priestess. Okay, I'm paused because I just pulled cards for a different reading that's not going to be posted on YouTube. And this exact pair came out, the Star and the High Priestess. This is Pamela Coleman Smith, by the way, who's the original illustrator of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. The Star and the High Priestess came out in the other reading I just did a few minutes ago. So, the synchronicities are uncanny. The Star and the High Priestess is very magical. This is magic. This is cosmic magic. Secret portal energy, the Star. The High Priestess is a portal card as well. You see here how she's flanked between 2 columns. It's the portal, the threshold between the unconscious and the conscious, the known and the unknown, what's in front of the veil, what's behind the veil, right? The apparent versus the hidden. Let's keep going. What more can you tell us about this secret? This is going to be like one of those esoteric readings. What can you tell us about this secret portal for December 10th or whenever this lovely viewer is watching? I'll take this one. The Knight of Wands. Okay. I want 1 or 2 more. Let's see. Secret portal energy. Okay, that's 3. And we'll stop there. All major arcana except for 1. This is very, very much tied to fate and destiny. And the 1 card that's not major arcana is a court card. So we have 6 cards 5 of the 6 are major arcana. And we have a court card, which was the Knight of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. We also have the Empress. The Empress. This is the author of the deck. We also have the Devil. And we also have Justice. So in terms of zodiac signs, we have Aquarius. We have Capricorn and Libra. Aquarius, Capricorn, and Libra directly, explicitly communicated on the board. Implicitly, we have Sagittarius, Cancer, and maybe Taurus, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups, and beneath that, we have the Lovers. This version of the Lovers, so this is one of the 3 Lovers cards in this deck. This is the same version that came out a few weeks ago, several weeks ago, on another reading I did with this deck. So the Justice card is also giving me portal energy too. You see the double columns in both of these cards. The columns and the pathway between them. Truth, wisdom, the known, the unknown. The combination of knowledge and wisdom with grace and intuition, right? As the pillars of justice. So what's coming through, starting off with this star energy, is this is a portal into the future, a more blessed future for sure. And it is indeed a secret with this High Priestess. However, it is a esoteric spiritual secret. And so you have to go within, you have to listen to your higher self. It's not going to be found in a map. It's not going to be an old piece of paper where X marks the spot. It's not going to be on your GPS. It's not going to be in a book somewhere. It's the key, the location and the key of the secret portal is inside of you, is going to be accessed from your connection to your higher consciousness, to your own intuition, your own psychic downloads, is how that's going to come through. For some of you, this is a portal into your psychic ability. This is a portal that gives you access, that helps you to gain deeper understanding and knowledge of your intuition, of your psychic abilities. It's, for some of you, this is a portal into a more spiritual practice. It's a portal into a greater connection with your higher self and your spiritual team. Okay. This Knight of Wands is very active though, and it seems the people next door are super loud. The Knight of Wands feels, I don't want to say out of place, but it does feel out of place. It is like everything else is like ethereal, but the Knight of Wands is very physical, like in your body. So this could be channeled in a way through some kind of physical action. This ethereal, esoteric knowledge and wisdom and glimpses and visions, some of you are going to be having visions, might be channeled through into some type of action that you take in the real world, in the 3D world. And the Empress is also a bit grounded. It's a major arcana energy though, and it is manifestation, but it's like the first inklings or the first sprouts of manifestation, right? It's like it's just born, right? It's not fully baked yet, even though it's here with the Empress card, it's not fully baked. And so it's a portal into, you cross into the portal, you cross that threshold, and it's still in a nascent stage, right? So whatever's on the other side of the portal is still very nascent, still very new, tender, but fertile nonetheless. and has a propensity for growth and multiplication and creativity. Yeah, some of you are going to channel this through your creativity. Some of you, the portal is creative channeling. So psychic, clairvoyance, visions, but those visions might be, again, channeled through a creative activity, like a creative act. And with the Knight of Wands and the Empress, the creative act could be conception of an actual child for some of you. And then we have the Devil and Justice. The Devil being the inverse of the Lover's card. It's interesting because in a different reading, I didn't say this in the reading, but I was reflecting on the reading afterwards, how the Devil card is the underworld of the Lovers. So the Devil and the Lovers are inverse. They're reciprocal. Like they're the flip side, the other side of the coin of each other. Like the twins, right? And more specifically, I was thinking of the example of Stranger Things. If you are familiar with the TV show Stranger Things, then this analogy might help. The Lover's card is like the right side up world, just the everyday normal world as we typically see it or think of it. And the Devil card is the replication of that same world, but it's underground and it's distorted and it's dangerous and it's like shadowy, but it's like a dark mirror image. However, I will say too, though, that the Devil energy is Capricorn energy, and it is in that sense about power and about an unshakable commitment to your choice, the choice that you've made. So your choice in this situation is the key that unlocks the portal. You cross the portal via a choice that you make. You will make a choice, and it is going to, in essence, equate to you stepping through a portal, stepping through a threshold. And the Devil energy is also, I lost what I was going to say about that. What else was percolating with that? Yes, freedom. So for some of you, this portal that you're stepping through by way of your choice, your conscious choice in the matter, allows you to cross a threshold into a different future. For some of you, it's releasing you from a karmic pattern with this Justice and Devil. It's like you're able to free yourself or step off of a karmic path or a karmic contract, a karmic bond, and free yourself from that, release yourself from that. Justice card is also about choices and commitments. So you have two cards right next to each other that speak to an official, very almost ceremonial commitment to something new and something different. Okay, I think I'm ready to clarify. I'm going to use the Golden Black Cat Tarot deck to clarify. I'm getting freedom with this too. It's the way she's holding her fist. That's the freedom from whatever addiction, a pattern, karmic obligation. It's like this portal is like a spiritual underground railroad for you to fight the spiritual resistance like oppressive spiritual patterns or contracts. And you're able to find the karmic balance and pay off those karmic debts. So, to recap this first layer, you'll get a glimpse or a flash of like future potential, future possibilities, likely visions for some of you. And the portal will be revealed to you through your own intuition, your own psychic connection to your divine team. And it is through a choice that you make that you're able to step through the portal. So the equivalent of stepping through the portal is a choice. Okay, I feel the need to emphasize that. At the moment that you make a specific choice in your life, that is the moment that you're stepping through that portal. Okay. And for many of you, based on the energies here, it's going to be channeled through creativity, especially create a form of creativity that includes movement, whether it's dance or painting or sculpture, or again, for some of you, the creative process of making children. It is like that's what's on the other side of the portal, is this greater connection to your creative expression and your creative output. And you'll have like a fresh new beginning of something fertile and new beauty in your life. For some of you, this is also moving into a more beautiful setting or location. So like your physical environment, your physical body could start to change as well. Start to, right? I'm not saying like tomorrow everything's going to, I mean, it could, right? But it's like this is the beginning of that transformation into like a more beautiful life, a more beautiful existence for yourself. And with the devil and the justice, this is also a process of freeing yourself from toxic situations, as well as toxic patterns and behaviors, compulsions and temptations, karmic obligations, and finding that greater balance, again, through your sovereignty of choice. All right. Let us clarify with the Golden Black Cat Tarot. What do you have for the star energy, please? I'll take that. Can you tell us about this star energy? This might be a long reading. Star, 7 of Pentacles. So this is definitely future oriented. And so a couple of things are coming through here. This is hope for something that has already started to flourish in the future. So like you planted seeds and crops, and now you have reason to hope and believe that it's going to bear fruit, right? So you get a glimpse of the fruits of your labor that are going to come to pass. For others of you, this is something that is brand new that you haven't started yet, but you realize that it's worth the investment. It's worth doing the long-term planning to plant that seed, to have a tree that gives you fruit year-round in the future. And we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, which was one of the cards that came out. So this is deeply personal. And the Hermit follows the star as well. So the way you'll know is through your own psychic vision, through your own internal epiphanies and psychic connection. The Hermit and the High Priestess are also closely connected, so I'll just take it and add it to the pot. Let's get this High Priestess, please. The Three of Wands. So this is definitely growth and expansion. You have 2 threes. So a lot of growth and expansion of your awareness, for some of you, your psychic abilities and your connection, being able to see farther ahead, to see more in the dark, to sense more. This is the Three of Wands is like that, is the portal too, is what I'm getting to a future. The Three of Wands is a very future oriented card. So being able to see more clearly into your future. Yeah. Six of Swords beneath that. So definitely a journey for some of you. This could be you traveling, like you physically going away and being separate, right? Like taking going on an actual retreat that allows you the space and the time to get reconnected without the distractions and to be in solitude and give this process time to percolate and marinate. All right, let's look at this Knight of Wands. The thing that I initially said felt a little out of place because it's the only thing that's not a major arcana in that first round. Knight of Wands. How many is that? 4? Do I want to take all 4? I don't want to take all 4. Let's see if we can just get just one. It's Knight of Wands, please. There we go. 3 of Cups. I like this. This is grounding the reading in a less esoteric expression because this is joy. And so now you have 3 threes, which is unity consciousness for some of you, but also just like a unity of blessings in your life, like things coming together to, again, create that more beautiful life for yourself, beautiful existence. And it could involve community and getting out into your community, dancing, celebrations. After you come out of your hermit mode, it's like you're on fire and there's so much, for some of you where this is really an esoteric reading, this is communion with your spiritual team or like a spiritual community that you're able to connect with here. And that is what takes off, is your connection to your spiritual guides. 3 of Cups, they kind of you become united, more united with the spiritual team. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Okay, the Empress, please. Oh, we have Justice beneath that as well. Taking it because it's on the table. What can you tell us about this Empress energy? Additional insights for this Empress energy. Eight of Wands. Ooh, the Ace of Wands beneath that. I'm taking it. And the Lovers. I'm taking that too. 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Lovers. So this is the growth. This is like exponential growth. Exponential growth. Things are so fertile and so like rabbits, things spread quickly. The 8 of Wands is like kudzu, or like wildflowers. This spreads like wildflowers, not like wildfires, but more like wildflowers because of the beauty of the Empress here. It's a passionate spark. It could be, again, creative flow, for sure, creative flow for a lot of you. And this Lovers card being that portal of choice. So this is, again, the choice is the portal. The choice is the portal. At the moment you make that choice, you are stepping through the portal, okay, into a more beautiful reality. Let's clarify this Devil energy, please. Eight of Swords. I knew it. I knew the 8 of Swords was going to come out. Y'all, the 8 of Swords and the Devil came out last week. 8 of Swords and the Devil came out last week. This is the unconscious choice. And the 8 of Swords is that attachment, that entrapment. This happens when you're not making conscious choices. This happens when you believe the lie that you don't have a choice. If you believe the lie that you don't have a choice, you miss the portal. The portal closes. Or you simply choose to bypass it without acknowledging it. So, if you're in a situation where you're telling yourself you have no options. You are choosing to ignore the portal. You're choosing not to see the portal. You have freedom, you have agency of choice in this matter. And you will have to find the inner strength, the inner stillness, the inner power to find the portal, see the portal. The portal is the choice. And if you're choosing to not make a choice, if you're choosing to stay stuck in a situation because you don't think you have any options otherwise, if you're choosing to repeat a pattern because you think you don't have any options otherwise, you are choosing to bypass the portal that would lead you to your more beautiful existence. Four Swords, meditation, stillness, quiet, rest could help you see the portal, could help you recognize the choice that needs to be made. Let's look at and it's also Libra energy with this Justice. Last but not least, please clarify the Justice energy. Okay, not too long of a reading. We're only at 26 minutes. Let's clarify the Justice energy. Four of Pentacles. The first Pentacle to come out, right? No, we had Seven of Pentacles, okay. Not a lot of Earth on the board. We had the Devil, which is Earth, Capricorn. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is a minor arcana Taurus card. And now, the Hermit is Virgo as well. So we have Capricorn, Virgo. Virgo has come out on the board as well. And Gemini with the Lovers. Just naming those in case they spark any thoughts, ideas, resonances with you. So the Four of Pentacles with Justice. I just noticed the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This immediately gives me the feeling of balance and stability. So the Justice card weighs the scales. It balances. It brings karmic balance and karmic justice. It balances a situation, but through decision. A decision has to be made to bring about that balance, to create that balance. And for some of you, it's financial. So this portal that you're stepping into could be one of abundance, right? You're stepping into greater abundance. The Four of Pentacles is having just enough, but not having any freedom, not having any financial freedom to spend on anything other than the bare necessities. This is also stagnation in general. So where you've been energetically stagnant, that, for one, that can manifest as financial stagnation as well. But just energetically stagnant, that could play out in, feelings of lack, right? So part of what the quest, the portal unlocks for you is a feeling of abundance, right? And so balancing out this sort of miserly, whether it's financial miserliness or affection, love, emotions, beauty, health, where there were limitations on it, there's a decision you can make as you step through this portal that creates greater abundance here. The Five of Swords being at the Five of Swords and the Devil. Yeah. The Four of Pentacles is tied to that Devil energy. Part of what the Devil energy has deceived you of or tricked you into believing is that there's not enough. For some of you, this is about believing that there's not enough of something, not enough romantic options, not enough money, not enough time, not enough companionship, friendship, not enough creative opportunities, not enough beauty or whatever your version of that lack mentality might be. Because the Empress is abundance. The Empress is abundant resources, abundant beauty, abundant food, abundant care. It's the good life, right? So the lie of this devil that there's not enough, that you don't have options, that you don't have choices, that you're stuck here, you're stuck with this, and there's nothing else available to you. The Five of Swords coming out next to Justice, and then the Six of Swords beneath that, says this is what you're cutting out. This is the mindset. This is the mentality that you're cutting out, that you're purposely, intentionally leaving behind when you step through this portal. The Six of Swords also wanted to come out earlier when I was going through the deck, I believe. All right. So take the time to recognize the portal, see the vision, listen, get quiet, get still in your everyday life so that you can hear your higher self when they say that's it. Some of you might actually get more direct, overt instruction that this is the portal moment. So the portal is more so a moment of decision and not really like a physical spot in the universe. It's more a moment, not a place. The portal does not exist in space. It exists in time. In that moment in time is the portal where you make the choice to step through to a more beautiful existence for yourself. It's like jumping timelines, as they say. All right, my dears, this was a very deep one. I really liked this one for the collective. I'm excited about this portal that's secret, but only to the uninitiated. And I hope that this message has in some way helped you to refill your spiritual cup. If you haven't seen the weekly refill yet, be sure to check that out, and I hope to see you in another video. Take care.